Hello everybody and welcome to Kotodaman, which is a game we're going to be covering for the first time on this channel. And the reason we're covering it for the first time is because there is a Tokyo Revengers collaboration. This game does a load of collaborations. It does have original characters, which normally have inspirations from like folk tales and popular fairy tales and stuff. But for me, the big draw is the collaborations, which, I only started playing for this Tokyo Revengers one the second I was informed there would be a Tokyo Revengers collab. I was like, okay, I have to play. This is one of my favorite series. It's not currently available to me on any other of my gacha gaming services, so this is going to be the one. When I started playing, we were in the middle of a new Kamen Rider collaboration. I think it was like the third Kamen Rider collaboration. And so I actually picked up a lot of Kamen Rider units, which you're going to be able to see when I show you a bit of the gameplay here. Unfortunately, this is a game that's a little bit difficult to recommend, which is such a shame because there's been collaborations of all shapes and sizes. I'm talking Neon Genesis Evangelion, I'm talking Kimetsu no Yaiba, Madoka Magica, Kamen Rider, as I mentioned before. Like, there's this huge list of series that have collaborated, and seemingly they do them relatively regularly, and it's like a decent sized collaboration. I mean, there's quite a few characters in there each time, so it's really cool, but the gameplay is a bit of a sticking point, and it's unlike anything else I've played, and it's really just best if I show you. Explaining it isn't really gonna work out. So you can see these are the event characters. There's only two available at the moment, Osanai and Hanma, and I don't know if I can beat Hanma. I can beat Osanai though, and that's going to be the stage I'm showing you here. Teta Kisaki is going to come later, and then of course Kazutora is going to come later as well, but I don't think I'm going to be able to beat those either until I get my hands on the Tokyo Revengers units. At least we're going to be summoning on those, of course. But we're going to start off with Osanai's stage, which is the only stage here that I know I can beat. So that's something. You would have seen my Kamen Rider characters there. This is pretty much an entire Kamen Rider team. Oh yeah, by the way, the collaboration cutscenes and stuff look sick. The music could be an issue for this video. This video might get copyright claimed, I don't know. But it's so sick. It's so sick that that's actually included in the collaboration and stuff. But yeah, so the gameplay. This is the problem. The gameplay doesn't necessarily require you to be fluent in Japanese or anything like that, but in order to actively, properly play the game, you kind of at least need to roughly know. You kind of need to know hiragana. You need to know the very basics of hiragana, I think. You can just, just kind of flick whatever characters you want on the screen and then hope for the best. I mean, that is an option, but I think in order to have the best shot of doing well, you kind of, like, some of these stages just aren't beatable unless you know what you're doing. And yeah, you can read guides that will tell you, like, which stages need which gimmick counters and stuff, or which units are the best for each stage. But unless you know what you're doing in terms of setting up the attack each time, it's going to be a problem. So how it works, I mean, you will have seen me doing it there, but it's basically like a super complicated game of Scrabble, where each time you can see I'm like putting different hiragana onto the board. I'm trying to spell out words. So I'm trying to make the same sounds that would be in actual Japanese words, and you'll see the kanji come up at the bottom for those words, but the hiragana, you're just making out the sounds the way it's pronounced, and you've just kind of got to make as many combos as you can. So the line of hiragana you make, there could be like 30 different words in there. I think the max is like 27. or something like that. I think that's in the game. I don't think I'm gonna hit 27 anytime soon. But obviously they put some of the bubbles on there already, so you have to work with the characters that are on the board. And in this case, the gimmick for this stage is he's got this barrier on the middle bubble, and I need to combo through that barrier as many times as I can to break it in order to do extra damage. I'm just gonna go with the recommendation here because the character N is really awkward to work with. I never know what to put there, but now you can combo quite a lot, but you need to cut. Unfortunately, I've set up 2 ultimate attacks, then they're not gonna do any damage, which is a shame because that Santa dude does loads of damage. Like, he's the only unit in this team that's not Kamen Rider, and he's like insane. I think I've got 2 decent units. It's him and the I think these 2, I think they're like the classic Kamen Rider. I think they're pretty good. And then the other one I got, I don't know which Kamen Rider it is, but like the guy that's like I don't even know what I call it, a white unit. He's really good too. I couldn't exactly tell you the ins and outs of what makes different characters decent on this game. I could just tell you my personal experiences with the different units and how that's worked out for me. And I've been scraping by. You know, I don't know Japanese, but I know hiragana, and I can at least roughly work some things out. And that has been enough for me so far to clear some stages. Some things are too hard for me, but that also, one thing that plays into that is not just the hiragana, it's having the units you need to beat the stage, having them leveled up sufficiently, and having the right team layouts, because there's like leader skills in this, and it's kind of complicated. Honestly, it's probably one of the more complicated games I've ever played. Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of the basics of it. I'm just gonna put down my. I think this is a pretty decent combo. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to ultimate attacks, 3 ultimate attacks. It might be enough. It might be enough to beat him. I don't know. The green dude does so much damage, so maybe. And this guy boosts the attack of everybody else. It lets them attack again. Yeah, this is gonna be enough. Look at this. Look at his damage. Look at his damage. Obviously, if you've never played this game, you have no context for how much damage that is, but it feels good. It feels like a good amount. It's more than I'd been doing up until now. But yeah, that's the gameplay. And you can see at the end all the words that you're able to spell out, which, if you can read Japanese, means something. Unfortunately, I can't read these. But this is what I mean about if you were actually making a concerted effort for learning Japanese, this could actually be a really awesome tool later down the line when you do know some kanji, and when you're spelling out certain things, you can, like, it will tell you like the definition of the words and stuff. It's really cool. It's a pretty awesome game in that regard. And you can see I'm farming, like, there's some special farmable items in this event, which you can use in a store. And then there's also the farmable characters for Osanai, and then just a bunch of other stuff. So that's the gameplay. But what we're here for today, gacha. The gacha, it's kind of crazy because they give you quite a few of these, like, rainbow. I think they're called like I don't know what they're called. It's something to do with a game, obviously, just like in Jumputi, where the bubbles are called Puti. A lot of the stuff in this game are named after the name of the game, Kotodaman. But they give you quite a few of these. I've looked at the sales. Generally speaking, they quite often do some decent sales, from what I've seen anyway in the last few little events. We had the Kamen Rider thing, and then there was like this event that's going right now. I think it's this gacha here, underneath the Tokyo Revengers one. That one started in between Kamen Rider and Tokyo Revengers, and that's still going. And then we have the Tokyo Revengers one. And now all the banners do get broken up later, so you have a better chance going for the boosted units. At least that's how they did it in the Kamen Rider event. I think I saw on the stream that they are doing that with this one as well. I think I'm just going to go all in, to be honest. and we're gonna see what we're gonna get. So let me see what the guarantees are, because you can see all the artworks there looking very, very nice. That's all the banner breakdowns. Oh, you get like chat stamps and stuff. That's cool. Does it not actually show the like the steps on the banner somewhere? Or did I click the wrong button? I might click the wrong button. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there are no steps. Maybe there are no steps. You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna go for it, and we're gonna do some summons. I still haven't really worked out the summon animations beyond if you see rainbows, that's normally good. We've got a shooting star and some characters coming out at the top of the flower. Could be good. I don't know. Rainbows is good. Rainbows is good. Hopefully some Tokyo Revengers characters in here, because there are other featured units, I believe. We got one. I think I only ever got more than one, like, twice. And there's going to be some 3-star, 4-stars I still don't have, because this game's been around for a while. And we got our first Tokyo Revengers unit. We got the 4-star Parchin. I think there's 2 4-stars we want. Takamichi's free. And then I think Hinata and Emma are like a dual unit. Well, it's not a dual unit, but it's a 4-star. And then I think the rest are 5-star. And there you go. So it starts off as a single, evolves into 2 of them. So very nice. And oh, we're getting quite a lot of dupes of Parchin. Okay. And we got Smiley. We're starting off quite strong. I'm guessing the 4-stars rates are just cranked all the way up. Which is good for us. It's good. We want them all, ideally. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. That's not great for us. Gold. I mean, it could still go rainbow, I think. No, it didn't. I don't know if there's like fake outs in this. In my experience, I haven't seen any. And obviously, the 4-stars, we really want the Tokyo Revengers ones more than anything. And it's not a Tokyo Revengers one, sadly. We got one. We got one. So I think it's like after you do a certain amount of multis, you saw those little like Mikey pictures we were getting at the end. I think you can trade those in and get a guaranteed one. Because I think I did that with one of the Kamen Rider ones. Oh, I skipped. And that did not end well for us. Am I getting like a guaranteed Tokyo Revengers character each time? Because that's cool. Really rather have a 5-star. But, you know. Take what we can get. Rainbow. Yes! More than one, please. More than one. I did have a multi that had 4 in it before. 1. Just 1. Okay. Please be a Tokyo Revengers one. New 5-stars, a new 5-star. You can't complain too much. I know, I know. Not ideal though. Not ideal. Not ideal. I'll be really annoyed if I don't get at least one of either Mikey or Draken. Oh, gold. No! Go rainbow! No! Could have sworn the rates were better than this. What the hell? Me just picking up my one touchy button Hinata every multi. Just like, yes, thank you. No 5-star this time, but that's okay. 5-star? This is going awful. This is going awful. It does seem like the Tokyo Revengers units come with like extra of these. They're like hammers. I get the impression it's the equivalent of like luck in this game. So it's cool. It's cool, I guess. It's cool. My luck is awful, man. My luck is awful. Come on. It's gotta be... We're like halfway through. We're like halfway through. Rainbow. No! Come on! I thought this game's rates were like busted. What is this? Yep. You might actually max her out. That'd be cool. Well, I think her max is like not 100, it's like 90 or something. I don't know. What are the rates? Oh, it shows you all your summons. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Does it say what the rates are? Those are the different parts. Nothing actually says. Oh, is it up here maybe? No. Yeah, I have no idea. If I had to guess, I would say stinky. The rates are stinky. This looks like it might be a 5-star. No, don't do this. Don't do this. You gave me shooting star, and you gave me the bubbles and the whatever. You can't. Thank you. Thank you. I was kind of hoping for 2, but I gotta take what I can get, I guess. Don't have many good purple units, so it something, but not what we're here for. It's not what we're here for. The moon. Come on, that must be. I got the moon. I got multiple shooting stars. This flower at the top's going crazy. Rainbows. Two, 3 even, 4 even. 2. We got. You know what? We will take 2. We will take 2. Hey, let's go. We got Mitsuya. I was really thinking it was going to be another non-Tokyo Revengers one. I was going to be absolutely gutted. I have a new one. Listen, I don't know what kind of bondage fetish mess this is, but this needs to get on my screen. We got summons to do. I got 2 so far. I don't think it would be outrageous to expect 1 more in the next 5,000 stones. Right? Ah, this is stinky. Look, there's nothing. There's nothing. No moon. No shooting stars. No blooming flower. Blue? That's even worse. I think that was like the ultimate bad multi. Oh god. Oh god. 80, yeah. Yeah, I think she can go above that. I think like when it stops at 80, you do still get more from... Red 4-star. I do believe it keeps going up above 80, even if you get more. It just says plus at the side. But just in case, I am going to evolve her. It goes up to 90 now. Pretty cool. I'm still not 100% sure on the fish. The fish confuses me. It's got something to do with this, like leveling up their skills. But I don't know. In some units, they have fish, but you can't use them. You're not allowed. But other units, they're like really hard to get and you can only do it with dupes and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be a good multi. The last one was as bad as a multi can be. So this is going to be a good... I was wrong. Don't worry, we've got a new 4-star, lads. The koala. Great. Awesome. Come on, 3 multis left. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. 2-star bubbles and characters. And... You're not allowed to bamboozle me. It's against the law. This better be rainbow. Thank you. 2? We get 2? 1? 1. Yes! Let's go! We got Draken. So that's not awful. All in all, not awful. Two multis left. And what have we got left to get? Mikey. We've got Matsuno. And then we've got Baji. If we could get one of those, I can save up more gems. I can come back. No, it's not happening. Oh no, look, shoot stars. Yeah, let's go. Oh, two. Who is it? Who is it? Who the fuck? I bet he's strong though. He looks just like that Christmas dude. I bet he's strong. What the fuck? It was supposed to be 2 Tokyo Revengers characters. Shoot stars, shoot stars. Yeah, it's gotta be rainbows. Yeah, give me 2 again. Give me 2, and one of them is Mikey. And you know what? I'll forgive everything. 1. Okay. God damn it, man. God damn it. You just got a rainbow thing. Which is like... This game's... what is it the equivalent of? I don't know. It's like... It's sort of like a pity system. Like these ones are for like... dupes of characters like... It's 3-star, 4-star, whatever. But these are if you get dupes of 5 stars. And you save these up and you can trade them in for characters, which is kind of cool. And I think they actually let you max out some pretty decent characters from doing this, but... kind of hoping there'd be enough for one more. So one of the biggest problems of this event, and it's not necessarily exclusive to this event, and to be honest, I might be able to get away with it without it being an issue here. I'm not sure. But definitely on the Kamen Rider event. They have these bingo boards. And sometimes one of the things on the bingo board is to complete a quiz. But the quiz is in-game. So in particular in this event, there's a stage where they ask you 10 questions in a row. And there's a timer. and you have to answer the questions. First of all, the question is obviously in Japanese. You have to read the question in Japanese, answer the question in Japanese using the hiragana in the little bubbles on. You have to select which ones and then put them in the. And it'd be easy if it was just like they set you up and you just, you know, drag them in the right order or whatever. But no. They give you a special one where you can select from any hiragana for each bubble on the board, and you just have to work out what it is. And it was impossible during the Kamen Rider event. It might be possible in this one because I don't know if the questions are randomized. But yeah, you get like a 50-second timer, and it's like if you try and like, I tried a couple of times to screenshot and then go out of the game and translate it. If you go out of the game, it crashes the game, and when you try and come back in, it's like no, you can't continue. So that's not fun. That's not fun. But yeah, we can trade in now. So I could grab Mikey if I wanted to, or I could theoretically. I think this one's like a random 5-star, but I think that's quite risky. It's like a random Tokyo Revengers 5-star. It's risky. It's too risky. This is a guarantee. You get a guarantee. I don't know. I could save up and then like go in on the rare banner for like one of these two. I want Mikey though, so I think I'm gonna go for Mikey. And then I've at least got Mikey and Draken out of this. Yeah, that's the first video we've ever done on Kotodaman. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to do. We will see as time goes on, I suppose. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.